and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle and I am coming to you today totally barefaced here, showing you all of my lumps, bumps, and all of that because I want to share with you my current skincare routine, things I am using regularly, things I'm using every once in a while, basically just everything that I'm doing to help clear up my skin. As you can see, I still have a couple of post-acne marks here on my chin, one active one that's going away right up here, and a scar that will not go away for the life of me over here. I'm gonna be honest with you, this has been a process. I've been breaking out with pimples since I was 9 years old, and I am 30, turning 31 next week. This is a very recent photo of me, not long ago, with really big cystic acne here on my chin and around my lips. It's painful, it's annoying, it's embarrassing. Let's be honest, like when I have those types of breakouts, it's just, I don't know, you just don't feel good about yourself, right? I just wanted this to be out in the world so that if there are others that are dealing with the same condition, then maybe they could feel like they're not alone as well. Because I think I said it in the video, like there's times where it just feels so bad, like I have just such really bad active acne going on that I don't even want to leave the house. I don't want anyone to see me like this. This is not how I feel on the inside and how I want to portray myself. So I found a couple of products recently, or I guess I've been using them for this past year. So it can kind of be like a yearly favorites of skincare. Tips, tricks, and little tweaks that I've done in my routine that have changed my skin texture, how much I break out, how I repair my skin after I break out or get a breakout, and things like that. So I wanted to share it with you. Figured it was about dang time. A lot of it is drugstore, a lot of it is high-end too, but know that the products that are in front of me, none of them have been sent to me. I've purchased every single one of them. I've even purchased duplicates of it, and I have empties to kind of share with you to prove that, I guess. Receipts, you know? And some of it is prescription. So come along on this journey with me. I hope you enjoy it and find it helpful, or maybe there's a couple things where you're like, oh my gosh, I have not tried that yet. Let me try that and see if it gives you results. I always break out around my period, and then about 2 weeks later, I'll get clear, but then by the third week, right before my period again, I'll start breaking out like crazy again. So I always feel like I have something going on, and it's really hard, and it kind of bums out your confidence after a little while. So I am there with you, I feel for you, and it feels really good to have decent skin. Even now where it's not perfect, I'm coming to you and I feel comfortable coming to you with no makeup on. Literally, I have nothing on, and I'm okay with that. And in the past, I haven't always felt that comfortable. There's been moments where I've been able to share that with you, but there's definitely times where I'm like, oh, nobody wants to see that. And I feel bad that I have to, like, I don't know, that I want to do a video or do a makeup tutorial, and I'm like, nobody wants to look at my breakouts over here, and I need to just get past that mental block. Okay, let's get into the products. Let's start off with cleansing the face. The first thing I want to share with you is the Derma E Micellar Water. This one is empty. I've actually repurchased it from Ulta, and I like to use this on a cotton swab to remove makeup when I have a really heavy makeup day where a double cleanse alone won't just take it off. I really like using this. It smells great. I was nervous about using vitamin C on my active acne because sometimes vitamin C can inflame it a little bit more, but vitamin C is really great for post-acne marks to help brighten them and kind of like resurface them. So it's kind of like a hit and miss when I use this. I definitely don't use it when I'm having like full active breakouts. And by active, I mean that they are, I guess, kind of like this one right here where they're raised, they're coming to a head, or they haven't quite come to a head, and they could just be easily irritated. The other thing I want to share with you is that I tried using this cleansing milk from Soap and Glory. I don't really like it. I keep it in the shower for days that I forget to use this, or when I can't really use this because my acne is too like inflamed. I don't know, it leaves like a weird greasy feeling. I do still use a cleanser after this. This is just your first cleanse, because now that I'm an esthetician or in esthetician school, I feel like I've kind of picked and chosen a lot of different products that I've learned about and cut out ones where I'm like, whoa, that makes sense why that's not working. So doing a double cleanse is one of those things that I learned where you'll use one of these and then use a gentle cleanser afterward. Speaking of cleanser, and I don't have the empty one to show you, but I have purchased this at least twice this year. It is the PCA Skin Face Wash. And this is a $35 cleanser. I know, believe me, I'm a drugstore girl all the way, but this is 100% worth it. It is gentle. They do have an acne one, and I have tried that one. I didn't like it as much. I felt like it dried me out too much, because that's ironic. Even though I am an acne prone skin, when I start using or started taking away more so all of the acne products I was using and using more gentle, more normal skin type of products, like geared towards that type of skin, my skin cleared up. I don't know. It's a weird thing. And now that I'm in school, I know why. So our skin has a barrier, and when our barrier is stripped down because we're using too many drying products, you produce more oil, more breakouts, and the top layers of your skin is super dry. So then you're dry and crusty, but you're getting oily, and you keep trying to use this acne face wash and other products. You're just stripping your skin. There's no protective barrier. And I noticed that once I took out all of that stripping, like very like aggressive products and used more gentle things, my skin loved it. And now the texture feels really good. Yes, I still break out, but it just feels, everywhere else feels smooth, and it doesn't feel like there's a layer of skin in between my skin. I love this so much. I know I'm staying on this a really long time, but something else to mention about this is that I'm only down to here, and I purchased this in September. It is now the end of December, almost New Year's now, and that is all I've used. And I use this twice a day. Sometimes do a double cleanse. I'll use this twice in the morning, meaning like I'll do a first cleanse, and then if I feel like I'm still like oily or grippy, I'll do another one to make sure I'm all clean. Because that is a key to not getting breakouts, is getting your pores degummed. It does have like a light foaming lather to it, so you know that it's kind of like getting in there and cleaning everything out, but it's not stripping it out. So I'm totally confident using this twice in a row. Yeah, but the thing is, you're using the tiniest bit. And I'm talking the size of my pinky nail. That is how much cleanser you need, maybe even less than that. So you're gonna use 4 times as much water as you do with a clinical cleanser, whether it's this one or another clinical line. You need the tiniest bit, and that is how I get it to last me so long. Super effective. I love it, and I will absolutely repurchase that again. Now, when it comes to exfoliating, there's a couple of different ways I like to do it. If I'm not super breaking out with active breakouts, I like to use the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. I use just a tiny bit, barely any pressure, and I'll go around the areas about 3 times, rinse it off, good to go. This does have a light salicylic acid in it, so it does help to kind of dry anything up on the surface that's there. I don't use that a ton. I used to use it almost every single day, and then I realized that using a physical exfoliant on my skin was just causing too much abrasion, and it wasn't giving it a chance to heal, and then I was just wrecking my skin even more. Once I backed off and used it maybe like once a week or every other week, it really made a difference. Then if I do need, like, I just had a chemical peel and I have some light flaking and it's already past like the major flaking, so like day 5 or 6, and I want like a cleanse, I like to use the Teami Green Tea Facial Scrub. This smells amazing. Very similar to the St. Ives one. This one has it has better ingredients in it, let's be honest. So I like using this. As you can see, there's definitely a good dent in there, and I mean, I like Teami all around, honestly. Their skincare products are really good, which really surprised me because they're a tea company. You wouldn't have thought that. Now, if I want to do more of a chemical exfoliant, which is really great for anti-aging and getting everything detoxified and stuff like that, this is the Pixi Glow Tonic. It has a 5% glycolic acid in it. I cannot use this every day. I tried using it every day at some point, and it super dried me out. Don't do that. I use this maybe once, twice a week, kind of in between. Definitely not on a day that I'm doing a scrub. So you kind of have to remember that. You can't do a physical exfoliant and a chemical exfoliant on the same day. Huge no-no, don't do it. Another one I really like to use, and this is good when I am breaking out, and this is good when I'm not. I don't know, and it smells amazing. This is the Nutrient Toner from PCA. It has pumpkin wine enzymes in it, so it's definitely active. Like if you have a little, you know, breakout that's popped and it's open, it'll sting a little bit because it's killing all the bacteria. I have gone through one, and I definitely have a good dent in this one. I love this so much. It's great for rebalancing the pH in your skin. I find that when I'm breaking out a lot, I can use it every day. If I'm not breaking out, like right now I'm not breaking out too much, I would use it every other on a cotton swab after I've cleansed my skin. This will help rebalance all the pH. I do want to find a gentle toner to rebalance my pH after I cleanse on every other day, like in between when I'm using my nutrient toner. I'm still on the hunt for that. So if you have a really good one, let me know down there. Now, what about when I am breaking out and I need something to like spot treat? I like to use this acne gel from PCA. I have purchased this about 6 different times. I even have an empty one here, and this one is pretty much almost empty. If I remember correctly, it's like $40, maybe a little bit, maybe it's $35. 100% worth it. Licorice root extract, it's got cassia oil, it's got ginger root in it, so lots of really natural ingredients, but it's still clinical grade and very effective. It does have a light salicylic acid, 2% in it, so if you're sensitive to that, or you've used a benzoyl peroxide that day, or you've used your glycolic, don't use this. These, you cannot, don't mix and match them, because then you're like doing too much to your skin and then you're breaking down that barrier we were talking about before. You don't want to do that. You're overstripping it. I know you're desperate to get your skin clear, but you have to make those baby steps to getting to there. And I'm still working on it too, so I don't know everything. If there's something that I'm talking about that you're like, that doesn't make sense, please ask. Let's have a conversation down there. I am not a doctor, by the way. I am a esthetician in training. I treat certain skin conditions. I do not diagnose them. So definitely keep that in mind. I am not a know-it-all or anything like that. I just love beauty and makeup and girly things. Okay, so something else I've been really liking, and I swear I'm not up the butt of PCA or Teami, but I do like this Teami Glow Oil. I did just purchase the Repair Oil. I haven't tried it yet though, but this smells amazing. It can be a bit drying, surprisingly. Even though you know there's like tea and it's like all natural and really good for you, use 1 or 2 drops in your moisturizer in the morning. I know, believe me, at first I was like, I'm not using this in the morning, it's an oil, and I get oily. But I promise you, it'll help keep you like dry and like ban away any of the acne and stuff like that if you're not already breaking out. So like today, I would use it kind of thing where I don't have too much going on. Let's say I have some breakouts, they've come to a head, they're ready to like extract and things like that, which you shouldn't really extract them on your own. You should see a licensed esthetician if you can. Otherwise, use a warm compress, get it really soft. Dry skin when you're trying to extract it is just going to tear the skin even more. Don't do it. Wait, be patient. I promise you, baby steps, okay? But if I do have one that kind of came to it and popped, I like to use the Clindamycin from my physician. She gave this to me. Is it a topical antibacterial? I also have a Erythromycin with benzoyl peroxide. This stuff is strong and it smells just like the stuff that you take when you have like pneumonia. It's kind of gritty and this will expire very quickly. So let me put the cap back on there. This I use just in areas to kill all the bacteria, because that's how you're getting a breakout, is that P. acne. There's a long name for that. I'm not going to bore you with it. But P. acne bacteria gets in your pore or it's there next to the hair follicle, and that is what creates the infection. And that white pus that you're seeing is your white blood cells trying to like kill the infection. So your body's trying to do good things, and we need to help it along by killing all the bacteria. I haven't seen a huge difference between using either of them. These are relatively new, the last 2 months or so, but I have seen a difference in how quickly like a breakout will clear up if I have one. Next up is a gel that I use strictly at night and for a couple of different reasons. This is the Different gel. It's got adapalene in it. It is a 0.1%. This used to be in a prescription and now it's over the counter. It's about 15 bucks if I remember correctly. Sometimes you can get a Ibotta coupon on there, so make sure you search that app before you go and purchase it. That's what I did when I bought mine. But I didn't use this for a really long. I didn't use this for a really long time after I purchased it because I was nervous that it was going to dry me out, because I've tried Tazorac, I've tried Tretinoin, like all these other creams, but my dermatologist said give it a try, use it only at night because it does have retinol in it, a type of retinol, which is the adapalene, and you cannot use retinol when you're going to be out in the sun, because then the sun will deactivate it and it won't be as effective, and then you'll get a burn easier too. So I don't want to burn, I don't want to deactivate my medicine. Use it only at night or in the morning, but with a ton of sunscreen and a hat and out of the sun kind of deal. This is really great for fine lines, resurfacing your skin, really giving your skin a chance to regenerate the cells. so that the ones at the bottom can get to the top and causing the top ones to slough off and go away. But that's where you use your glycolic acid to get rid of those top layers that are like dried out and dead. This is allowing your skin to kind of like come up to the surface. This next product I want to share with you, I'm not really sure what it does because I don't remember reading the package. I just know it was one of those things where I had a deluxe sample size of it and I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. I've been using this on areas like this where they're like dried up and gone, but they're still there. This is the Dermalogica Phyto Replenish Oil. Again, I don't even know what's in here, and I probably should because this is really bad for me to recommend this and not really know what it is, but it is an oil, and I mix it in with my moisturizer and I'll put it on areas that I feel like need to heal a little bit faster, and it's really good. So I'm certain, since the deluxe sample size is in a glass bottle and kind of small, that this is probably pretty expensive. So I need to look into this and give you some more information. I apologize, I'm using it uneducated. So let's talk about moisturizers, because I feel like that is one of the things where I'm like, oh, that feels really gross and heavy. And even though it says it's not gonna break me out and non-comedogenic, I still feel like it's breaking me out. So I've tried a lot. I've tried everything under the sun, let's be honest. I've tried it all. And I found a couple of different moisturizers that I feel like sit on my skin, hydrate it, work with my skin. They're like, okay, I like you, I'll keep you, and don't break me out as much. This first one, I'm not sure that I want to repurchase it just because of the price point, and I only really saw a difference in my fine lines and wrinkles, not so much in the hydration of the rest of my skin or like in my acne area, is the Hydrodynamic Quenching Essence from Murad. It was light, it felt really good, and I felt like it did amazing things for my forehead area, but I'll leave you with that. The next thing, this was a really interesting find because I used to use this line way back in the day, and I kind of circled around to it when I saw that they had a clear version of it, the Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. And when I had the 20% off Ulta coupon the other day, I purchased a backup of this because I really like it so much. It's cooling, it's light, it's hydrating, it's everything you want a moisturizer to be. Sometimes I use it in the morning, sometimes I use it at night. No, I always use it at night. I sometimes use it in the morning. On mornings that I'm feeling a little bit rushed or lazy and I need to like go, and I don't want to give this a chance to soak in, I cannot apply this and then put foundation on. It will ball off. But if I can put it on and then go like do some stuff, make some coffee or something, then I can allow it to soak into my skin. It doesn't ball up. So I'll give you that little nugget of knowledge. I do have another moisturizer I use in the morning. You should always use a moisturizer. It's gonna be huge for giving your skin the food it needs to be happy. The next one is the one that I use in the morning. It is the Skin Perfecting Lotion from Murad. I really love this. I don't really remember what is in here, and I probably should, but it is a SPF-free, lightweight, oil-free moisturizer. I like using this in the morning on top of, sometimes I'll put the acne gel just on my chin area, like where I tend to break out, or sometimes if I'm really breaking out, I'll use the Clindamycin after I've cleansed my skin, and then I'll top it off with my moisturizer just to like seal it, and then I can go in with my foundation and blah, 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 blah. But I really like this, and I do have a backup of this one too because he's almost empty. As for eye creams, I haven't found one I'm in love with, and I do still have my dark circles under here. So if you have one that you love, please comment down below. I have tried the Ideal Complex Revitalizing Eye Gel from PCA, and it's fine. It's all right. Sometimes I feel like my eyelids still get dry, and I'm like, why am I using you? You are really expensive. And then I did try the Puffy Eye Attack Turbo Boost Hydrogel from Soap & Glory. I don't think this did anything either, and it dried out really fast. I still have quite a bit of product left, and it's kind of like, you know when you touch it and it doesn't pick up, it's like gummy? It dried out on me. So I'm like, I want to talk about masks. I love sheet masks. I don't have any in front of me right now, but I do really like a couple of different ones. I'll see if I can like list them down below, and I'll share it with you. I do have my pot, or like tubbed masks. The first one is going to be the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the Cucumber Gel Mask. It is an extreme detoxifying hydrator, refreshes, cools, moisturizes, calms irritated skin. It has papaya, chamomile, pineapple, sugar maple, sugarcane, orange, lemon, bilberry, and aloe. Whew. So lots of things in a very jelly, like I've used this a ton of times and yet it still hasn't made a huge dent in it. I know this is expensive, but it is totally worth it. When I'm having really bad breakouts, or like when this guy kind of came to a head and I needed to extract it and it's gonna like all red in the whole area, I will cleanse it. I will use my toner to kind of kill and disinfect. And then I will go in with a little bit of the gel mask to cool it all down. You could put this in the fridge, and then if you had like a little bit of an irritation or gosh forbid a sunburn, put this on there. It will feel so good. You can leave it on at night sometimes if you're really dry and in like the winter time like we're in right now. Use it as a night mask. Feels so good. Then if you have areas that you need to just dry up the acne, or you know that you're getting like lots of blackheads in a certain area because it's just not getting cleansed, maybe you forgot to do your double cleanse that week or something, I like to use the Detox mask from Teami. It has matcha, lemongrass, and a clay base. I love this stuff. It smells so good. As you can see, I've used a lot of this one. Yeah, I've definitely posted about it. I sometimes use it as a spot, or I'll use it in like my T-zone all over when I feel like I just need to like cleanse. You know when your skin just feels heavy and gunked up and you're like, oh, I want it out. I need to push it in from the inside out, which we'll talk about that next. This really helps to kind of bring everything forward so it can heal and move on. So let's talk about the inside of our body, healing things from the inside out. Of course, you want to be drinking a ton of water, eating healthy food, not just eating McDonald's every other day or something like that. Believe me, I do it sometimes too. I'm not perfect, but you notice a difference in your skin, the darkness under your eyes, the more you'll have some more lines if you're tired or if you drank too much the night before. You know the signs of when you're not treating your body nicely. But something else you can do to supplement from the inside out and kind of help is taking a collagen. I just started with this, so I'm like hesitant to share it, but I do have a Vital Proteins that I got on sale at Target, and this is a collagen based drink that you take in the morning. You mix it up with some water and it's gonna supplement you from the inside out. There was another one I was trying that I really liked. I think it's called Sidora. I'll see if I can find it, maybe put a picture or a link down below. It was off of Amazon. And the only reason I didn't repurchase that is because I found the other one on sale at Target, and it was just easy, impulse buy. But something else I do is I take my Llysine from Nature Made. I don't know, any of them that are 1,000 milligrams. This is typically for those that get like a herpes breakout or something like that. I personally haven't gotten anything like that, but this is really great for those that do get those types of breakouts. But the reason this works is because it's an amino acid that is helping your skin to replenish itself. So think about it. My skin is having miniature little infections and injuries to it. This has helped to build that skin back up, and it helps me heal a little bit faster. I definitely 100% saw a difference when I went off of it. There was about 2 months last year that I was like, you know what the heck am I wasting my time and money? What if this is not even good for me? Like, I don't know, I just had kind of like one of those moments, so I stopped buying it, stopped taking it. I broke out so bad, and they stayed for a really long time. I will never not be without it. I will always take it. Something else I started on, which is another reason why I am so clear right now, is taking Azythromycin from my dermatologist. I'm taking 500 milligrams, 1 tablet, once a day, every other day. So I'll take it 1 in the morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Huge difference. Huge difference. So now I know that I'm having like a bacterial issue from the inside out. I need to cleanse my gut. I need to be taking more probiotics. And now that I've kind of boiled down what is the cause of my acne, because sometimes it's hormonal, sometimes it's because you're not cleansing properly, sometimes it's environmental stresses or stress inside your body. That's another thing. If you're stressed out like I was before the holidays a couple weeks ago, this situation did not look this clear. I'll tell you right now. I mean, I was all shy of having a panic attack. I was so anxious about everything. And you know what? I woke up the next morning, I was like, I need to just chill out. It's just Christmas. It's just my family. Everybody's gonna love me still the next day, and I need to just let that go. And almost instantly in the next few days after that, I let my skin heal and calm down. I chilled out inside, and my skin kind of showed that. So treat yourself nice in here too, because you are going to see a difference here if you were being nice to yourself up here. I promise you. And believe me, I'm still working on that too. So let's hold each other accountable. When I'm kind of being down and out, I have to go, I either need to chill out or I'm gonna break out. And I definitely don't wanna break out, so I need to chill the fuck out. So that is a big factor. I wanna share this next few things with you and then I'll let you go. These are tools. These are really kind of funky and goofy. This is it looks just like that Nurse Jackie, I think her name is, but this was like 20 bucks on Amazon. It does have a different type of crystal. I don't remember, this is like geranium or something. Or is that a flower? I don't know. I will leave a link to it down below so you can actually read what I'm talking about. But it just feels good. I don't even know if it's doing anything, honestly. No idea. I like to use it under the eye very gently. And I'm doing a stroke and then picking it up and then doing a stroke and picking it up. It just feels so refreshing. And always in upwards motions because you want to be lifting your skin. And like I get my lines this way, so that means I want to rub this way and do this direction. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit pink from this. That means I need to drink some more water. This is another thing, when I drink a ton of water, I break out less. Because this is all your body detoxing. I need to wash this before I put it away, but breakouts are your body's way of getting shit out of, like, oh, we need to get this out. So remember that. So keeping regular in your gut, pooping on a regular basis will help you, okay? Because you're not keeping the toxins in your body and giving you a adverse reaction. So that could be a cause of acne as well. I'll just give it to you straight there. I really like this jade roller I got in my FabFitFun box for winter. I tend to use my purple one a little bit more because this one I'm always like, oh, it's just so fancy. But this feels really good. I keep this one in the fridge. Oh man. I could just fall asleep right now. It feels so good. It's so cooling. You need to get one of these. One of them, one of those facial tools, some sort of thing. Whether it's gimmicky or not, or they actually do something, it feels good and it makes your heart happy. And that's all the difference. The next thing I want to share with you is the CeraVe Hydrating Micellar Water. I went through this, but I actually don't use it for my face. I use it to clean my makeup brushes and my makeup sponge. I did a whole video on this, so I won't bore you to death on it. You need to check that out because you need to be cleaning anything you touch your face with. I use a totally separate hand towel in my bathroom to wipe my face than I do my hands or my body. I am extra like that. Even when I travel, I bring my own face towel to like pat dry my skin. It makes a difference. Changing out your pillowcase at least once a week will make a difference of how much bacteria you're allowing to stay on the skin. Just another couple little tidbits there. The last thing I want to talk about is deodorant because we all get stinky and sweat. This one is the Dove Dry Spray. I've tried like all the scents. I just kept one to show you because I love it so much, but Logan hates it because I sprayed on and I'm like extra, so I put a little extra and then it fills up the whole room and it was driving him crazy. I also didn't like that it had the aluminum chlorohydrate, if I'm saying that right. And this one that I found is no aluminum chlorohydrate. It doesn't have any cancer causing like ingredients or stuff like that. This one's totally empty. I repurchased it. This is the Crystal Mineral Deodorant. I've actually seen this where it's actually a crystal, like a stone, and then you get it like wet, I think, and you use it like that. I'll tag my friend Miranda, her video down below, but it's the same brand. I just like the easy application. This was at Walmart for $3 or $4, super affordable, and it does work. Now, to be fair, I do live in Arizona, and days in the summer when I'm like extra misty under there, I did get a little bit stinky at the end of the day. So you would need to double apply, like cleanse and apply again if it's like a super sweaty, humid, gross day. Now on a normal day or anything like that, or when you like go home and shower after work, you'll be fine. This works great. I didn't have any irritation with it either, which is a huge, huge difference for me. Whew. Oh, I want to share with you my lip balm. I love this. I have repurchased this so many times and I've tried them in all the different flavors. There's like the silver package, there's the pink one, and I really like the lemon. This is the Skin Fix Natural Lemon Mint Lip Repair Balm. I got it at Target. I love this so much. I keep it on my nightstand and I use it every night. That is everything. Oh man, if you made it this far in the video, you are dedicated to clearing up your skin, and I'm so proud of you for being here along with me on my journey, and I'm hoping that some of this has helped you to kind of fine tune the products that you're using. I think there's a huge difference of how we support ourselves internally, as well as topically, as well as mentally. So there's those 3 different realms to healthy, beautiful skin. I think the next thing, once I get all my acne cleared away, is of course the post-acne marks and some sunspots I'm starting to get on the tops of my cheeks. So no more sun. Use an SPF. I didn't even talk about SPF in here. Use an SPF. Where's my SPF? I don't know where it is, but I have a sunscreen. Use a sunscreen. Please use a sunscreen. I know, I am a sun worshiper at heart too. I love the way that the sun makes me feel, but it is so bad for you. And when you look at your skin underneath a woods lamp, which is like a special light, we use it at esthetician school, you could see all of my brown spots that are going to surface up in the next few years. And I'm like, I don't want to be a speckly old lady, okay? And I don't want my lines to get worse. I definitely have a couple lines right here, one here, and here. They are very superficial right now, but we're gonna work on those next or while I'm clearing up this acne. And I feel like using hydrating products definitely supports that, keeping my collagen. And yeah, I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.